We are back with number 6 of our mini menu meal series. Now, basically, this is 3 dinner mini meals that are super affordable, under $30. And most of these are going to produce some leftovers. It really just depends on appetite and how big your family is. But I've set these up for a family of 4, and you can obviously adjust in any way that you need. Now, I have set up a playlist of all the mini menus, so if you need to go back, go check out the playlist. Now, let's look at the grocery list. Here is our grocery list for the week. You'll notice it's only 13 items, so that works out really well. The total did come out to $29.18. Depending on where your Walmart is located, you might find some of these items for a little bit cheaper. I have 2 links down below. The first one goes to my Walmart grocery list where you can check the prices of all of these items in your area. The second link goes to my website where you can download a free PDF. It is only 1 page and it is in black and white, and it gives you the list as well as all of the recipes. So let's get into our first recipe. My husband is a little obsessed with the sweet chili sauce right now, and so this is the perfect crockpot thing if you like things a little bit, spicy and sweet. Now, I will say that if you're not a fan of spicy, you can easily substitute out the sweet chili sauce for just sweet and sour sauce. That's a totally good fix. And so we're going to use one of those big family packs of chicken breasts, and basically we're going to use about 2 chicken breasts on each recipe. You're going to kind of have to play that one by ear because not all packs have 6. Some of them have more, some of them have less. So that's why I put them down as 1.5 to 2 pounds each. Now we're going to just basically throw that chicken in a crock pot, top it with sauce, put some pineapple chunks in there, and we want to make sure that we leave the juice with the pineapple because it's going to mix with that sauce to give it a little something extra. We're going to put some of these frozen peppers and onions. Of course, if you have just, regular onions and peppers, not frozen, you could totally use those as well. And then once this is done cooking, we'll shred it up and we'll serve it over basic white rice. This is so delicious. And honestly, it could be a leftover buster because depending on what other vegetables you have, you could easily throw those in. You could even swap out the peppers and onions for one of those stir fry mixes. All of those are great options. Hands down, one of my favorite crock pot meals is just simply salsa chicken, where you take chicken and you top it with salsa. This is very similar to that, except we're going to use salsa verde, which is the green salsa. Now, I put one of the small cans on here, but depending on how much spice or how much you really love salsa verde, you could easily use up to 2 of them. Now, basically, this could not get any simpler. We're just going to throw the chicken and the salsa in the crock pot. You can add extra seasonings if you like. I usually go with a little cumin, maybe a little salt and pepper, but depending on the salsa that you use, it could also already have like a really good flavor. So just play that one by ear. Once this is fully cooked, we're going to shred it with forks, and then we're going to make some simple lime rice to go with it. Now, I know not everybody likes cilantro, but you could easily add cilantro to that if that's your thing. I'm not actually a big fan, so I just try to keep it simple. And then we're going to have just some basic corn that you can either microwave or heat up on the stove. Now, I will say that I'm a huge avocado fan, and avocado goes really well with salsa verde. So to me, that's a must-have, but I've listed it as optional because I realize not everybody loves avocado as much as I do. So that one's super simple. And like I said, if you don't like salsa verde, you can easily swap this out to be any salsa that you like. Now, this last crock pot dish kind of gives me chicken parm vibes, but without like the breaded chicken part. So that's why I didn't call it chicken parm. But this is once again, it's basically like a dump and go. We're going to put a couple chicken breasts in the bottom of the crock pot. We're going to top it with just some marinara sauce, any sauce that you like. I think since we already got peppers and onions, let's go ahead and chop those up and throw them in there just to give it a little bit extra. And then when it gets closer to dinner time, all we have to do is boil some pasta and then either, microwave or saute the green beans on the stovetop. But the kicker here is when it gets closer to dinner time and you're getting ready to boil those noodles, go ahead, open the lid, kind of shred your chicken a little bit, and then top it with as much mozzarella cheese as you like. Put the lid back on and it'll melt while you're getting the pasta done. And honestly, you could do that at the end as well, but I kind of like it all mixed together. So just play this one by ear. And then, of course, we have the super cheesy chicken pasta. And you know how I am. I love to get one of those $1 French loaf from Walmart. So you could easily add that on here. So many options, and it's just a great flavor. Now, don't forget, I have a free PDF. It's one page. It's got everything you need right on there. And hopefully you're keeping along with us. And at the end of the summer, we're going to have a notebook full of all these mini menus. And then throughout the year, you can easily put two together to make a 6 dinner meal plan, or you can just kind of pick one whenever you want. I've tried to make these all very easily adaptable recipes that you can use all year long. So definitely stick around. And like I said, check out the rest of the playlist if you haven't seen the rest of the videos, and I will see you in a few days. Bye.